Fitting description of the way Stana Katic has tackled her career and her life's passions. As an artist, Stana is interested in telling interesting and impactful stories. Her own begins with growing up in Winona, Ontario, and then continuing on to Aurora, Illinois, eventually training at the theater school, and then moving to Los Angeles. Since arriving in LA, she's been very busy portraying characters and amazing stories both in film and on television. Some of her feature film credits include roles opposite major stars like Daniel Craig in Quantum of Solace, Morgan Freeman and Greg Kinnear in Feast of Love, Samuel L. Jackson and Eva Mendes in The Spirit, and Richard Gere in The Double. This past year, Stana completed production on the feature film CBGB, which presents an inside look at New York City's famed punk rock nightclub. Stana portrays Genya Ravan, a music producer and former lead singer of the 1960s rock band Goldie and the Gingerbreads, and stars opposite Alan Rickman, Rupert Grint, and Joel David Moore. But perhaps the story she's most known for is the one that she tells alongside Nathan Fillion on ABC's hit show Castle. In an interview, Stana has shared, "I'm surprised by how many people are aware of our show when I get out of my cave of creativity. But fans certainly aren't surprised at her continued success and her role as NYPD Detective Kate Beckett." Parts of Stana's own story that everyone might be surprised to know is that she plays multiple sports and often performs her own stunts. She sings, she speaks 5 languages, and holds dual citizenship in the United States and Canada. Stana also started a campaign in 2010 called the Alternative Travel Project, in an effort to improve the environment, create a greater sense of self. You want to say it?
Go ahead.
And to make Los Angeles its better self.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Did you do it? You did great, by the way.
Yeah.
And you pronounced my name beautifully.
I
Thank
did.
you so much.
Yes, I did. There's more if you want.
No, I can't handle
Oh
it
my-
anymore. It's not your fault. You're wonderful. I just can't talk about me anymore.
I'm going to say this one last
Yes,
time.
do it.
Is
Do
that
it.
all
Go
right?
ahead. Yes.
So tonight,
Yes.
we honor her courage as we present the 2013 Alumni Excellence in the Arts Award to Stana Katic.
That's very sweet. Can you hold it for me now? My fellow artists and students of life, thank you for letting me be here today. I was actually one of the fortunate recipients of a scholarship that Nights Like Tonight support during my studies at the theater school. For me, it was the Chicago Drama League scholarship that set up a platform on which I could continue my studies in the arts. And trust me, I was depending on this scholarship to be able to continue studies. So I was so grateful when that actually came through. And it was huge, my studies here. When I began at the theater school, I was coming from a traditional academic background. I finished what essentially amounted to a pre-law studies with a focus on international economics and affairs. So is a life trajectory aimed at foreign service or aimed into some international consumeristic monster corporation? Not that I don't work for one right now. So, changing to the arts was a major paradigm shift. And in some ways, I don't know if I was aware of or understood all of the tools that I was being offered at the time. And that's kind of how I feel about